My impression of the time that we spent together was I felt like I was speaking to my brother. I felt like I was having, these are the kinds of conversations that I have every day with people. I'm not interested in having conversations about what Kim Kardashian is wearing or who has the latest role. I don't watch television. So I don't know what's going on, truth be told, but I do because I know what I know, right? But I really appreciate uh, the way we spent time. You're an excellent journalist, Obehi. You're an excellent journalist and an excellent interviewer. And you gave me the safety to speak about things that normally would not come up in conversation because it, it's it's we try not to inundate people with facts about ourselves because we're talking about ourselves and we don't want people to feel as though we're not interested in them. But it's necessary to give each other uh, space to tell the story as we remember it, as we are experiencing it. And I really appreciate you inviting me to do this. I don't think I've ever been this candid on camera before. Oh, I've been candid, but but not on camera. And it's very interesting because it's very difficult most of the time for people to watch themselves or listen to themselves in conversation or in a recording. It's difficult. I don't know why that is. I'm not sure, but I really appreciate the way you handled the interview, the way you handled me, the way you prompted me to speak about specific things. You were well prepared, and it's a pleasure. You know why? Because I'm a rabbit hole kind of girl. It's like once I go in one direction, I'm off to the races. But you are so kind not to derail me, but once I get to the end of where I'm, you kind of reel me back in. You reel me back in and then throw the line in another direction, which is just great, just great. It's really easy to speak to you, and your questions um, demand clear and concise answers. I don't know that I am always clear and concise, but I do know what I'm thinking. I am aware of what I'm thinking and what my intention is as I begin my conversation. And I think sometimes it kind of goes a little bit, I get distracted easily, but we do get to it in the end. So thank you. Well, my family are going to lose their minds when I let them know that this is going to be broadcast. They're going to lose their minds because I've always been there's only one other person who's been a performer in my family. It's my cousin Stanley, who is a musician and songwriter, and and so because of my travels and my just my energy and just because of what I've done with my life, I'm a bit of a curiosity in the family, so they're always interested in, oh God, where is she now? Oh God, what's she doing now? Oh my goodness, did you hear? And so this will be a source of great pride and interest for them because there are many of my family members with whom I cannot have this level of conversation. There are quite a few, that I can, but there are very many of them that will not engage in this kind of conversation. They just won't. I don't know. In the actual preparation and the actual production of the podcast, I can't imagine what you would do better. I think, have your needs been met with this interview with me? That's my question to you. And if they haven't been met, then perhaps I can. So let's see what happens in the edit. Then perhaps I can make a comment. But based on our initial contact, our communications, our primary interview yesterday, and then the production of the podcast today, I think you did an amazing job. And there's nothing that I would change up until this point. Now, whatever it is, however it is that you edit and produce, if you didn't get what you wanted, then maybe I can have a comment about how we could have addressed that differently. But up until now, there isn't anything that I would change.